And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Reed. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Doncic. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Irving. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Here's Doncic. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Junior kicks to Hardaway. Shoots over Reed. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Junior. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Junior.
Clearly a foul.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
So he gets them both.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Now, here's Ayton. 10 points for him. Booker with no one around, and the 3 off target. Dallas shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Over in the corner, Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here's Irving. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Mack, good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14 to the left wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Paul passes to Durant. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Doncic kicks to Junior. Offensive rebound. Hardaway for 3. It's not going to go for him.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Lobbed up there for Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up, and you know this guy will get it.
The Mavericks leading. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. To the left side wing. Here's Matt. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Paul. He has 6, and Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Doncic kicks to Mack. Paul against Doncic. The kick out to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Ayton a screen on Irving. Booker the pass to Ayton. Over Mack. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 14 points for the game. Dallas leading by 3. Doncic looking it over. Hands it from downtown.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Ayton a screen on Irving. Here's Booker. Takes it inside. And Booker throws it down.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive. Charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Here's the floater. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Irving against Booker. Over Irving. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Booker.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Dallas calls timeout. Green is checked in for Dallas. And the Suns making a change here. At the elbow, Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Suns trail by 6. Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so Green will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Mack. He kicks it to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The pass to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Doncic passes to Mack. Pass to Green. Here's Hardaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hardaway has got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Ayton a screen on Doncic. 18 feet out. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Booker.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Green, the pass to Doncic. Sweet move. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Warren. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Doncic Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. 4 in the pass to Booker. Back to 1. Outside, KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
1:31 left in the third. Doncic kicks to Mack. Pass to Green. He dishes it to Junior. Clock at 6. Junior sets the screen for Hardaway. Shoots over Warren, and Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway's got 9 points in the quarter.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Aiton a screen on Doncic. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Here's Doncic. He's got 18. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. The 10-footer, and the jumper falls for him. Doncic has got 20 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Passes to Booker. And it's blocked. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Doncic outside. And the layup's good off the glass. 22 points for him. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. 93. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Mack in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here is Durant. It's blocked.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Suns trail by 6. And here is Durant. Right at the free throw line. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Irving from long range. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Paul with the ball. And there's the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. The 9-foot shot. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic outside. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Over in the corner, Wood. Another three for Dallas.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And here are the Suns now. Durant deciding where to go with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. And they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team. It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's KD after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. KD drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And the Suns making a change here. Reed's checked in.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Irving passes to Matt. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Durant against Wood. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Pass to Matt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Matt.
Free throw good, Matt. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now here's Durant. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Doncic outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wood with the screen for Hardaway. Count that bucket. Hardaway's got 11 in the second half.
Okay, that's on the defense. You got to show more fight if you want to stop him.
Here's KD. Yes, that goes in.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Doncic left side. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. The feed to Paul. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Basket good. Durant's got 37.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mavericks have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. Junior's checked in. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Paul against Doncic. Five on the clock. On deep. Reed with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic outside. Now here's Matt. He's covered by 8. Irving. Good. And a nice assist from Matt. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the Suns call time here. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution for the Suns.
And here are the Suns now. Now Kevin Durant. Down low. And it's Ayton missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Doncic against Paul. Now here's Doncic. The 3. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Paul against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Irving with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 35.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Outside Irving. That one, no good. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 4. Over Irving. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
Irving against Booker. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Matt dishes to Junior. It's to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway. Irving from long range. And they get it back. Doncic against Paul. Doncic, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
KD passes to Booker. It counts, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The three for Doncic. That one's not going to go.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Matt, it falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 4. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, Ayton in position. Count.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from a stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a two-possession game.
Booker looking around. Over Irving. It's in!
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
And here's Booker. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here, put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
The Warriors leading.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's buckets in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Dinwiddie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
There's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Thompson, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
And 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy. But it's so great for the Warriors in their trio to have Klay back on the court.
Clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. Buckets with a rebound. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Curry. Here's Moore. Back to Curry. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 16 points. And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Klay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, B.A., and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again. And that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Klay back to where he was in the finals last year.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's buckets. It's deflected. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Brooklyn on D. It's a 13-point game. Out to Thompson. The 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 16 points for him. They get the rebound.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Curry against Bridges. Pass to Thompson. Here's buckets from deep. And Thompson gets the 3. Thompson's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Screen by Claxton. Shot clock at 6. From 13 feet, down it goes. He has 7.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Thompson passes to Curry. for three. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. So it's the Warriors now. The Nets making their last shot.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Now Dinwiddie. He's got 16. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Moore. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Buckets.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Here's Buckets. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Dinwiddie against Thompson. Here's Dinwiddie. To stop the run. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break. Out of the way!
Wow!
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Dinwiddie with it. 16 points for him. Pass to Bridges. Lets the three fly. And the Nets another three.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do. And right at the top is guard that guy.
And the Warriors shooting about 60% for the game. Now here's Curry. 22 points for him. Thompson outside. They set the screen. 4-3. Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And a deep three from Curry. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Dinwiddie. With the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And the Warriors shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Thompson against Dinwiddie to the middle. Here's Moore. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Screen by Claxton. From outside, off the mark.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Curry. Drops in the layup for two. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now the Nets with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Pass to buckets. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. He's covered by Curry. 1:02 left in the third. Dinwiddie with a screen on Curry. And the Nets miss again. The Warriors shooting a fantastic 57%. And he gets the jumper to drop. Curry's got 13 points in this quarter.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Dinwiddie finds Bridges. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Thompson passes to Curry from deep three-point range. Shot is off. Now 10 for 15. Shot from the low post is good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. Here's Bridges. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Poole outside. Thompson outside. The kick out to Poole. The 3 is up. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
Hey, yo, right here.
Simmons against Poole. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Here's Poole. Thompson right side. The 3. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 23.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Thompson. Here's Moore. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
And just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
and the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
So it's the Warriors now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Simmons against Poole. Pass to Moore with the 10-footer. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Moore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
VA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And Klay Thompson, really one of the more pretty jump shots in the NBA. I hope kids are watching. No wasted motion, incredible efficiency, and the mechanics really do set the gold standard.
Pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Thompson outside. There's the block. Here's Thomas. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
And so he makes both from the line.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
On the wing, Thompson. Offensive rebound. That one's good by Moore.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Poole against Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Thompson. And the Nets miss again. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'm open right here.
Thompson against Simmons. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Now here's Thompson. The D's right on him. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 29.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. Now Simmons. Over Poole. And it's Simmons missing. Wiggins passes to Poole. Here's Moore. Elbow shot. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Inside. Screen by Claxton. A little mid-range shot is up. Buckets with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Poole. Now here's Thompson. Let's go with a three. And the Warriors with another three.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Brooklyn calls timeout. 2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. And as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were.
Curry, he's checked in for Poole. Warriors on D. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Dinwiddie outside. Five on the clock. Launches a three. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. They set the pick. There's the three. Another three for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Dinwiddie outside. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Dinwiddie. That one's good for 2.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
And here's Thompson for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Thompson's got 35 in the game.
Sometimes you don't get this kind of aggressive Klay Thompson on the offensive end, but the teammates love to see it.
Dinwiddie against Thompson. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the Warriors shooting just a phenomenal clip, 59% here in the fourth. The three from Curry. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Right side Curry. Here's Moore. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Klay Thompson.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Back to Finney-Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 56% today. Outside Curry, pass to Moore. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Oh, nice D from Curry. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Dinwiddie against Thompson. Pass to Buckets. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Five to shoot. Here's Moore. Simmons defending. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.